Hello everyone, this is Generate Quit, and today we're playing a battleground on the Blood That Night in probably release uh, status, essentially. And rate it, don't hate it. No, just kidding. But anyway, uh, after seeing the Blood Knight in the Dead Knight in the arena, I was like, okay, well, so it's kind of shit in an arena now. It doesn't feel that nice. How does it play in battlegrounds when people actively come to watch you all the time and it's just a massive slugfest? How does the Dead Knight perform there? So, in this battlegrounds, which is Battle of Gilneas, I spent sometimes just defending the point, but that's just, you have to just take that as it is, because what I do there is play the actual battleground. So I'm sorry if you think that's incredibly boring, I'll talk over it or something, but it just happens. So, before I go into the gameplay, it's like, I knew that Blood That Night would probably still function really well in battlegrounds like Battle of Gilneas, where you need to hold points, stay alive, because survivability is not really what the problem is for the Blood That Night. It's the damage that is the problem now. It's like survivability is okay, you can have 3 people bashing on you and you will still survive. Unless it's like one of the like top DPS classes, like say Beast Master Hunt or something stupid like that, you know. It's like in my opinion, Beast Master Hunt is one of the strongest ones out there right now. But yeah, the only problem is DPS. I felt like in battlegrounds like Arati Basin, Battle of Gilneas, Warzone goes obviously for flag carrier, Temple of Mogu, where you need to hold that orb, and the Silver Shard Mines, like all those kind of battlegrounds. So I could probably miss something, forgive me. Is where Blood would probably still perform well. It's like because damage there is not so much of a point as staying alive, holding the points is. So yeah, that was my theory. So we can see if it gets confirmed or if it gets busted. So let's get into the gameplay so you can all see what happened. So here we are into the gameplay. So first I'm gonna move off to the waterworks because that's where the main fight is going to break out and I feel like I'm going to be the most useful. So before I went into this I was like, yeah, I don't really know if I'm gonna be that useful. But actually turned out kinda alright. It's like you can really feel that you don't do that much damage anymore because before, and here I wait for people to come across so they don't fall into the water. But before I did like 5 tons of damage and now it's a lot less. It's like you just don't feel that much impact yourself, but you can still CC people into oblivion. Like what I'm gonna do here, just lock that Shaman into CC and then he died. She died. So as I said before, it's like what it feels like in arena is that you need people around you to like be super effective, and this is exactly what you can do here. It's like you can have people around you everywhere and you can be super effective because you bring some CC to the field and that's nice. It's like you can silence, you can stun, and you're just generally annoying and it's really hard for people to kill you if they want to take these points, for example. So that's it's like there's I feel like Blood Islands are more useful in battlegrounds than they are in arena right now. So here we are back at the mines, fighting the Dead Knight first. It's like what I wanted to do is actually sneak it, but it's kinda hard when it does. When someone is hitting on you. So here they go 2 men on me, and now here is where the healing power of the Dead Knight comes into play. As you can see here, it's like there's also a healer nearby which enhances me even further. So this side I can see, I know that the Frost Dead Knight does also a lot of frost damage, obviously magic damage. So I just cast my magic stone and start standing in it, so he does even less damage than he was doing before. It's like, when you have like a healer on you, it enhances your basic healing so much that you are almost unkillable to people. It's like your damage is not where it used to be. And yeah, I know that like they can hold it themselves, so I move off to the waterworks in case someone's there. But if you have a healer healing you, it's almost impossible for you to die unless focused by a shitload of people. Because you already have tons of self-healing in here. Yeah, disease is keeping me from frosting, but it's like you literally don't die anymore. It's so nice, actually. And that shows that where tanks have shitloads of self-healing, but the damage just got removed. And here I'm just standing at the point. It's like, at this point it's just waiting for people, because it's like I was playing this not like on the beta where you don't really care about winning. I was like, how do you play this game if you're winning? It's like, or if you want to win. So that means that you're gonna camp at the points, wait for people to show up and defend them. So I could chase the people out there, but I need to make sure that they don't sneak up the point. It's like I've used to play rated battlegrounds a little bit, and yeah, like we lost this battleground in particular like 2 or 3 times because of like a rogue or something stealth sneaking behind, and we were just idiots and fighting off the point. So I have to say, like in when there's like follow-up damage, blood that you don't really notice that you don't have damage, that little amount of damage, but just overall fights, when they start to focus you, it's like you can just feel how much healing you actually have, because it's like there's gonna be a point, I don't know where it is, where like 3 people start hitting on me, and I just easily heal through it. So I could see that before on the map I saw that people were away from the point, so I move off to the mines again to help the people there, make sure that we don't lose it. And just what the nice thing is about these battlegrounds is, like, unless you're alone somewhere, it's like you don't have a chance of dying, because people tend to go for squishy DPS first instead of you. So you just walk after people and you start hitting them in the face, be annoying, stun them. Like example here, oh, so you want to go for the druid? Well, that's here you are, now you're back again. And here this demon hunter, tank demon hunter, just goes and suicides in, which is a-okay for me. So yeah, actually for battlegrounds, and I guess for rated battlegrounds, considering the self-healing that Blood DK has out of itself, it's like it's actually a really good choice for battlegrounds. I have to say, like, I'm not really sure which healing would last better in focus, like the monk healing with like the orbs that you drop when you get damaged, and when you're low HP you drop more orbs because of the talent. It's like I'm not really sure, because that scenario almost never happens unless you're like intentionally, well, in random battlegrounds it is, intentionally standing somewhere with a flag in Warzone Gulch, or going in solo, or you're playing a rated battleground. And since I don't really like that, I could test it out, actually, just run in with a flag somewhere if I get Warzone Gulch, but then I also need to get Warzone Gulch to try it out, see which healing is better, because I know that Paladin self-healing struggles. Vengeance Demon Hunter needs to be able to attack people to properly, like, it's alright, you can force self-healing, but I don't know, it's like I feel like self-healing on Demon Hunter is not that super great. As you could see that Demon Hunter over there with like 2 or 3 people hitting on him, he like just completely melted. It's like I know the Paladin already struggles in 2 versus 2s with self-healing, so at least like that Knight and Monk, which are probably really good at self-healing. So I would say those 2, in my opinion, at the moment for tanks, because the sheer amount of self-healing that they can do. So here you would say, like, here I really want to join the fight, but I'm just like, I just don't want to leave the flag. It's like I can see that Demon Hunter that's on there is gonna defend it. So here I'm like, shall I do it? Shall I not do it? And here I just decide to join in on the fight. After like deciding, like, hesitating again. As you can see, I'm being damaged like crazy, but combined with like the healing, I think there's someone healing there. Let's see if my health bar. Yeah, there's someone healing me. Like, combined with the healing from a healer, is just so you can just wade through your enemies and just kill them. And like, unless they have a healer as well, you just can't die and will just wait through your enemies. So even if they manage to take out your heal a little bit, you can still start self-healing like crazy. So I have to say, personally, in Battlegrounds, Blood DK feels still nice. I had like one game after this one where we lost horribly and I got kind of salty because the only thing people were doing was fighting in nowhere without even trying to capture the point. But even there, it still felt really good. So it's just, I'm not basing my opinion of one game as I've played like 2.5 because the other one I had to go and give something to my girlfriend. So I and like she had to, she's just at the festival doing some, having a good time. And I had to bring like the battery back to keep her phone alive. And I was like, okay, sure, why not? And but even in that game, it's like you get focused so hard, but you're like lol, self-heal, and unless you have like the top DPS in PvP or you just get good CC, like a good CC train on your face, it's like you're just like pff, fuck it. And if you have a healer, it's like complete pff, fuck it. And you just eventually they will die because unless they have a healer themselves, because you just do so much damage. Eventually, I mean like so much damage eventually because you just don't die. So yeah, I could see that they took the mines, so I come over and help. Just wade into their squishies. So now I'm just like, hey, let's just take it. That is one thing that people seem to forget when you're fighting at like these capture points, that you need to just take it. It's like, why would you just stand there and fight them when you can like sneak it? That's what I tried to do with that demon hunter, saw me doing it, so. Here we have it back again. I have to say though that our team was a bit better, or quite a lot better than their team in this game. But I was still surprised by the amount of self-healing that I did. You know, the DPS and how the overall feel of this game and like other games. It's like your they left your self-healing intact, but they just nerfed your damage like crazy, and that's something that you really feel. But yeah, in Battlegrounds is probably one of the stronger tanks, and that's just purely because of the crazy amount of self-healing that you can do. Combined with like a healer on your face. It's like with the healing, it's just like good luck trying to kill a Blood that night, essentially. So, whereas I would say for arena's Blood that night is for Battleground Blood is actually really nice. You sit there running after people, but now it's just because there's objectives, people are forced to attack this objective if they're there, and they can't ignore you, if you know what I mean. It's like they can, like if they want to take that flag there, they have to go through you because you're just gonna sit there and attack them, so they don't have like the choice of running away. They can kite you, but then you're just gonna stay at the point and like haha, try and capture it, and then teammates show up and they have to fight those as well. So in Battlegrounds here, just like unless like the how do you call it, like the objective focus, where you're probably gonna be a bit useless, like strategy ancients, for example. Well, on defense you might be you're useful, but on attack you're probably shit. So you can see that people are just running away from the point, so I just run back and sit there instead. It's like, nope, it's not gonna happen that someone's gonna sneak it. And I guess like from what I feel like how the game is working right now and how they divided like the stats for tanks is that they want them to be used in Battlegrounds and rated Battlegrounds, and to sort of get them out of arena. That's what I really feel like at the moment. I feel like they don't really care about Blood Dead Knights and other tanks in arena. They want to have them in Battlegrounds and rated Battlegrounds, and that's, I guess that's fine for me. It's just a shame that you will never really be able to do arena, because unless you have like a really good coordinated team, it's not really fun to play. And you can see them attacking. And here we can, and now it's like This is where I was talking about at the start of the gameplay. This is where they start hitting me with a shitload of people, or a shitload of people, like 2 or 3 people, and you can just see the amount of selfie that I'm gonna do. And like, you just need to hold out. You just need to hold out because here's the team. As you can see, it's like they're not even denting me. It's like I haven't been dead striking at all, and I dead strike and like the health just comes back. It's like they. This is exactly what I meant. This is where Blood Dead Knight really shines. So, as I said in the gameplay, Blood Dead Knight feels really nice in battlegrounds. It was I was hoping that it would work really well in battlegrounds, and especially like these kind of flag objectives, battlegrounds, capture points and shit. It's like feels really good. As you just sit there and they have to like fight through you, and if you have a decent team on your side, they will come and help you, and you just sit there and tank shit, and you're annoying, and you do damage, and you do healing, and you're just a general pain in the ass in battlegrounds, and that's exactly where I feel like tanks are supposed to be according to Blizzard. It's like they don't want them to have them in arena. They just want to have DPS and healers in arena. Apparently, they don't want to have tanks in arena, and I can understand that because in arena tanks are just annoying as shit. It's like it just make people salty, as you can see in like certain comments and like deleted comments that I had, because I was just like, no, it's too much salt. It's like they don't want to see tanks in arena, like the mainstream arena players apparently, and I have to disagree. I think like tanks should be allowed in arena as well, and they should be viable in arena, but they've been just so nerfed and damaged that they're nothing more than a nuisance. So, and you're better off taking a DPS, because if you want CC, you can pick DPS that can do the same amount of CC as a tank. So, yeah, that's a bit sad in my opinion, because I would like to play tanks in battlegrounds as well, in arena as well. But from this gameplay video and 1.5 other battlegrounds that I played, is like I can feel that there's the niche of tanks as battlegrounds and rated battlegrounds. And I guess that's okay, you have to settle for it. I guess it's like it's not really where the main gameplay of arenas. Like I feel like the main gameplay of PvP is the main gameplay of PvP is arena, but that's not really where tanks apparently are supposed to be. So I guess it's like rated battleground flag carrier, and just like you can obviously fuck around with anything in normal battleground. So yeah, at least they're not shit there either. But yeah, I never really felt like that was going to be a problem with the Dead Knight, because Dead Knight is just the self-healing was intact. Just your damage got removed, and since you don't really need damage in like these kind of objective-based battlegrounds, you can just play Blood Dead Knight without any problem. So that's nice at least. So for those who are wondering like how is Blood Dead Knight in battlegrounds, it's actually quite fun to play. You're just being annoying as shit, and you just don't refuse to die, which is really fun. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and you liked it, and I'll talk to you guys the next time.